Oh, I know.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, plumbing bros, how you doing on this fine Saturday morning?
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Hey, you're live here with the Million Dollar Plumber and the lovely Laura.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, gang. Hey, we've already been up and at it. We're on the way to the gym to work on the naughty bodies. All right. Hey, you got. Okay, the bottom line, that sounds sexy and fun, but the bottom line is you got to keep these bodies moving, or you got to lose it,
A body in motion stays in motion.
That's right. Get busy living or get busy dying, and we're working on the living part.
Yep,
okay?
we are.
Hey, but we're already up early this morning. It's just part of the routine. That's what winners do, up early and get into it. Had a quiet time. Hey, sweetheart, I read, wanted to talk to you here. I read, I'm reading, and you should be reading too. But we talk with our guys here. Hey, always, you should have an hour a day. Yep, always.
In the morning.
Yep, always be learning. Find that time when you're reading. Works best for me in the mornings because it kind of sets your mind in the right place, and instead of waiting at the end of the day, because the day just has a way of getting on you. So.
And you're usually tired by the end of the day. If you start to read at night, that puts you to sleep.
Right.
So get up early.
Yep, reading this morning here, and always working on, the big thing is sales. I know it sounds like a four-letter word, but always
sales,
because it is a four-letter word.
It's a five.
It is a five. Sale. Sell. Always talk about it. Guys don't like. The reality is you are selling. If you have a plumbing business, you are selling. It ain't about the plumbing. We talk about that, and it ain't about price. We say that all the time. I know your customers ask you about that, but it's never about price. It's all about you. And that's what I was reading this morning from a top, salesperson, expert, all over the world, and just reminding. I love how you put it with, when you're selling, you get to a price that you never lower the price. In fact, you go up in price. So an example of our case, you give your options. You got water heater. Really it's a thermocouple out, that kind of a thing. And so you give your top option a new water heater, because the water heater's a million years old, or 15 years old. I won't exaggerate. Okay, got an old water heater. You got maybe a minor rebuild where you're replacing the gas valve and the thermocouple, and then the thermocouple. You always want to let the customer know exactly what the problem is. But in there, you're selling it, and you always get pushback. You always will. For 30 years, I've always gotten pushback on the price. We're plumbers. It's plumbing. No one wakes up in the morning and wants to call plumbers. So it's always price. Okay, and it's a price in everything else too. Everything is price, and so. You're always going to have that pushback, but really what's happening is it's never the price. The customer doesn't value the product or service for whatever reasons, and that's our job. Job isn't just repairing the plumbing, all right? If you want to be successful, if you want to have a life that's more than just having a job,
you own your job,
or if you have a plumbing company where you own your job, you've got to get more. It's more than just the plumbing. You're not selling plumbing, okay? You're selling people's time, all right? And they want to get their time back. So at this moment, that customer doesn't value what it is that you're selling at that price. The tendency is to go down. It's always, when we work with guys, it's always, I got to go down, or I'm charging too much, or I'm going to lose that. You start panicking. It's never that. Go higher. Offer a tankless. Oh, you want, you want endless hot water. You want, here, look at this, and the tankless. Well, that does a couple things. It sets them up at gives them a higher value price. So now that regular water heater price doesn't look as high, but also they may value that. You'd be surprised. We got some friends here, own a plumbing company here in town. Let me try not to hit this car in this roundabout. All right, hey buddy, good morning. So as I'm talking here, I'm driving and talking. So we got a buddy here that now, and they're killing it on tankless water heaters. Killing it in the same market where I got guys all around me saying, I can't charge that. I can't even charge to replace a thermocouple. I can't charge. How do you do that? But they're killing it. And I'm not talking about, where you think you're in rich neighborhoods and that kind of stuff. They're killing it with tanklesses. And that's because the customers value that. And
also because they work really hard in providing a good value. Their trucks are clean. Their techs are clean. The techs, the plumbers, when they walk in, are respectful of the home. I'm telling you, as a house manager, the woman that takes care of the house, I give so much more value to some person that comes in, a plumber, electrician, whatever it is, if he's respectful of my home, if he looks clean, if his truck is clean, he puts on little booties.
Well, I'm a plumber. They got to take me as I am.
Yeah, I'll just take you right out the door.
Exactly right. That's what happens. And you'll be the poor guy, the poor plumber, bitching and moaning because you live in paycheck to paycheck, and you'll be blaming, pointing at other people.
I'll tell you one person that this was maybe before we had the plumbing company. I don't remember. We had someone come out, and it was something was wrong with the exhaust fan in the bathroom, and his truck was trashed, and he was kind of trashy, and he said, "Yeah, excuse me, I don't normally talk this way, but I'm saying that." He said, "Your poop fan isn't working," and I'm like, "Really? You just said that to me? I don't want to talk." I mean, just call it what it is. So I kind of sent him on his way. I wasn't comfortable with him. He was very unprofessional.
Yep, so, and you'll spend more. Hey, an example. One of those with one of my guys this week. One of my private coaching guys gave the example where he did a water heater and wound up doing this water heater like at it was like $12.50. And after he got done, the lady told him that, hey, the guy before you, I didn't go with him. He was going to charge $4.50 to install it. It was a handyman guy. So it wasn't about money, all right? Yeah. $4.50. And this wasn't, and he told me that she still ran him through the paces about the price. Because that's just the way it's uncomfortable for a customer to say, well, I don't know, or I don't understand, or are you sure? Customers have the same concerns that we do. Am I making the right decision? Is this the best for my house? Blah, 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 okay? So the way they do that is, well, it's price. It's awfully expensive. Well, agree with them. It is expensive because it's good stuff. And I'm good stuff, okay? But the bottom line is she spent almost 2.5 times as much with him because she loved him. And trusted him. Loved the product. The value. Understood it was the value. It meant something. And that's how it is left and right, guys. So that's what we want to beat in. If you're all worried about I can't charge this and it's about price, you're lying to yourself, bro. And so that's your big brother talking at you here. You're lying to yourself left and right. Stop with that panty waist pansy stuff and get better at providing your service. You don't have to sell. You just need to excel at providing good service to your customer and educating your customer. It's good stuff there, man.
It's good
so
stuff.
Listen to that. This gave you good stuff here this morning, all right?
And always agree with your customer. That's another thing.
Yep. Is it expensive? Yeah,
that is
expensive. It is expensive because it's good stuff. And explain again why it's good stuff and explain why they love you and want you to install it. All your experience, how you're educated, and
how you're going to stand behind the product.
Right. And so that's how it is. That's what customers value. They're always going to talk price. So you got to get comfortable talking price. And price is never about the price. Price is about this other stuff, okay? You got to get comfortable with that. So there you have it. Hey, we're about here at the club.
We are.
Going to get our work on.
Work out on.
Yeah. Work on. Okay. Thank you, baby. See, that's what? There we go. I need this by my side. It keeps me...
I'm always by your side.
There we go. All right, guys. Hey, you have a great Saturday. Hey, and if you guys want more, if any of you are out there, I got a couple spots open in my private coaching spots. Hey, if you're looking to take your plumbing career, your plumbing business to the levels where you want, you're tired of just kind of getting by, and you're ready to win the fight. I only work with winners, by the way, so I'll throw that out. Hey, if you're ready to win the fight and you want to be a champion, hey, instant message me and we'll just have a conversation, all right? And we'll take it from there. So there you have it. We're pulling in here. You have a great Saturday. And as always, plumb on.
Come on.